The following program is being funded by the Harmony Hill Performing Arts Foundation. And by Mark A. King, Marion Street Auto Body, 44 Marion Street, and the Mark A. King Mechanic Shop, 99 Rear Cottage Street in Lynn, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, welcome to the Overall View, the program that lets you see from God's perspective the entire world and how God sees it all. Your hostess for this travel adventure is Josephine Russo, presenting for you the big picture. Because once you see the larger picture, everything else will seem smaller by comparison. May your troubles be few and your vision be large. And now, here's Josephine Russo.
Welcome to an overall view. We have special guests today, friends of Alfred Nesser, and I'd like you to introduce yourselves.
Okay, my name is Wang. I'm from China. I came to the United States last August, and I'm pursuing my graduate program, majoring in teaching English as second language. And since I came here, I have experienced a lot that are quite different from the lives in China. So I'm so glad to be invited to be here today, and I want to share some of my experience here with you all. Thank you.
And your friend. You brought her here to this country.
Yeah, Yan and my name is Yun, and I used to work together with Yan in a study abroad agency in China, and then she came here half a year before me, and then we're together now here in America, in Salem State University, and then we live together and share a lot together, and we're in the same major.
Yeah, I'm very glad and God bring Yun here to be with me, because before she came here, I was here, I was living with my host family myself, and I'm not a person that can take care of myself very well, but since she came here and she did a lot for me.
Isn't that wonderful? So you're good friends.
Yeah, she's a really good friend.
And you're in this country.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a gift. And you're going to share your gift with us of singing, right?
Oh, later with Al.
Later with Al. And Alfred Nesser has been a friend to you.
Mm-hmm.
He's the film producer of the show. He's a genius. And he makes the show what it is. So before we begin, I would like to thank Peabody Access Telecommunications for the opportunity of filming the show in this beautiful studio. I'd like to thank WinCam TV. We distribute the show, and an overall view is in many, many places. It's in Salem, and it's in Peabody, it's in Saugus, it's in Beverly, Wakefield, Lynn, Swampscott, Comcast, and Verizon. So now, what would you like to start with? Would you like to talk about your experiences here in America versus China? Would you like to talk about how you started your singing career and you're putting out a video?
Yeah, I think so.
That's wonderful. That's so wonderful. And you enjoy singing?
Yeah, so much since when I was a child. My mom sent me to a chorus in Beijing. It cost a lot, like 500 for each season.
Oh.
My mom paid a lot for me, and my family didn't support me a lot. My mom was the stone next to me.
Yeah.
And then after maybe 5 or 6 years after the chorus, and we started to study very hard. Don't have time to do that. And then my major in college was English. It was very hard for Chinese students to learn music. It was expensive and hard to get in college in that major. So I chose to come to America. While teaching English, I studied music too.
Isn't that wonderful? And where are you studying music?
Salem State University.
Wonderful.
Yeah, music
Along with English. Isn't that wonderful? And you also go to Salem.
Yes, but I just focus on my major, teaching English as second language, and I'm not so brave as you. Yeah, although I used to be working with Yun for 2 years back in China, I never realized she's such a brave girl until she came here to be living together with me. Yeah, when she first came here and she started kind of new life, she's very, very active, and I think I was inspired sometimes by her bravery, and started to lead an active life.
Isn't that wonderful? And that is the blessing of coming to America, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you can pursue your education and your gift of singing and meet wonderful people like Alfred Nesser, who volunteers his time. We're not paid. We're unpaid. And we have this show. I wanted a show to show ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And that's you two girls. Having the bravery and the courage to come to a new country, to help each other in your pursuit of education, in your pursuit of singing, and in your pursuit of blessing others, because you're not paid either. So you're volunteers. And reaching out to say to other students that come from foreign countries, hey, if we can do it, you can do it. So what a blessing that is.
I clearly remember Yun always told me everything is possible. She her major actually is also teaching English as second language, and after she came here, and she told me, hey, she is more interested in music, and she wants to choose some music classes to take. At that time, I felt, oh, it's impossible. You are going to do teaching English as second language. How can you deal with two things at the same time? But she did.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she went to the registrar's office and talked with the staff there and talked with the professors in music department. And she did it. She made it. Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful? You have a lot of courage.
Yeah.
A lot of stamina.
How to say?
A lot of bravery.
I thank God a lot because I'm a Christian.
Yes.
Everything is arranged by Jesus, the Son of Lord. So I was so grateful.
Were you always a Christian? You want to tell us a little bit about how you became a Christian? Because Christianity is not the major religion in China, is it? No.
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 When I was in grade 8, I loved a Korean star. He died, and he was a Catholic, and I started to go to the Catholic church. I
Yes.
feel so good there because everybody sing together,
Yes.
worship God together. But at that time, I didn't know a lot knowledge about Jesus and God. And after I came here in America, our American mom Anne took us to the church, the Grace Community Church, and we worship God together and knew more about Jesus. And then decided to be baptized here.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? That's wonderful. And do you go to church too?
Yeah, since I came here, I go to the church almost every Sunday. Although I'm not yet baptized, but I like reading Bible and sharing my stories with my Christian friends. Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah, I can gain strength and peace.
Strength and
Okay.
peace
Mm-hmm.
that God gives us.
Yeah, especially when you when you are in a foreign country and you have to face a lot of difficulties and
A lot of
different
challenges,
things.
huh?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of challenges.
So need the Bible.
You need to read the Bible. Yes, that's so true. That without the Lord, I don't know how people make it, each day, because He is the answer. Christ is the answer. And that's the whole purpose of what we're doing here. Is I wanted a show to encourage people, not to preach to them, but to encourage them, to have some good news that there's wonderful people in all these different cities of Lynn and Peabody and Swampscott and Nahant and Salem that do wonderful things, because the news is depressing. But I wanted a show to show that there's another side of this. There are people like yourselves doing wonderful things, overcoming challenges of a new country, a new language, a new beginning, new friends, new family, new church. And you can be a role model to other foreign students that may be lonely and homesick and maybe suffer with a little depression, a little loneliness,
Yeah.
And you can, in a wonderful way, be a role model with your singing, with your gift of hospitality. Now, not many people have that gift to invite someone to live in your home, and that's a wonderful gift of hospitality.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I just think Yun is a very, very wonderful gift
Yes.
because what she did just affect me so much. And she although she's the only child in her family, but she is very considerate, not like the only children in China. Yeah, she knows what you need and she knows how to take care of friends. She always gives friends surprise.
Oh, isn't that nice? That's so nice.
Yeah.
She's not selfish.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
To be honest, I'm a little selfish sometimes compared to her. Yeah. But she is not, yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, Alfred Nesser is helping you with your singing. And are you going to sing on the show? And is Alfred going to help you sing on the show?
And I'll play guitar so good. So I wish to sing along with him.
Okay.
Because he helped me a lot. He took me everywhere to the open mic. He knows everywhere.
Yeah, that Al does. Al knows the open mic. Yeah, he produces the Bruce Marshall Show. And Al is an overall guy. And I'm blessed to have him as the film producer of An Overall View. So, Al, are you ready?
女人都渴望归属，可是热情怎样保持温度？眼泪是快乐的附属，却又让人驯服。终于一天看清楚，能够爱过痛过也算幸福。这一路的旅途，风光明媚还是绝路，都是昨天消忘书。每个人都有一份礼物，就是为另外一个人付出。没经历过挥之不去的痛苦，不懂珍惜手中的礼物。每个熟悉的爱的喜怒，藏在心里最温暖的深处。王子公主，谁能逃得过痛苦？能够勇敢爱下去，是最好的礼物。终于一天看清楚，能够爱过痛过也算幸福。这一路的旅途，风光明媚还是绝路，都是昨天消忘书。每个人都有一份礼物，就是为另外一个人付出。没经历过挥之不去的痛苦，不懂珍惜手中的礼物。每个熟悉的爱的喜怒，藏在心里最温暖的深处。王子公主，谁能逃得过痛苦？能够勇敢爱下去，是最好的礼物。每个熟悉的爱的喜怒，藏在心里最温暖的深处。王子公主，谁能逃得过痛苦？能够勇敢爱下去，是最好的礼物。今天我终于领悟， 是礼物。
I loved it.
Thank you.
I thought it was so wonderful. But what were you saying in Chinese?
The song name's Gift.
What's the name of the song you sang? It was so
Gift.
Gift.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
From
isn't it?
God.
Gift from God. Did you write that song or?
No, it's one of my favorite singer in China.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? What a beautiful song.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
Yeah, I like it. And I heard Yun sing that song very often in our living room and sometimes. And I just cannot help singing myself. Yeah. Yeah.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
It was so heartfelt the way you sang it. You know, it
Yeah.
brought about a lot of emotion, didn't it?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yes, very heartfelt.
Mm-hmm.
Very emotional. Gift
Yeah.
from God. Would you like to talk about your experiences in Salem? What you went to dinner with your boss or?
Oh, that's not in Salem.
Yeah,
That's back in China.
back
And
in China.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when we worked together, and our programs is about sending Chinese university students to the United States.
Yes.
And we have about 18 American partner universities here.
Mm-hmm.
And while we were working, and we heard lots of stories written by these Chinese students.
Oh.
Yeah, so we were very inspired by their stories.
Oh, I see.
That's why we quit our job and then came here for further study.
Well, we had a
Yeah.
wonderful time when we were working together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every year, in every June, we have graduation celebrations, and we will choose a city to celebrate that.
Yes.
And at our 10-year anniversary, we went to the Great Hall of the People in Beijing.
Yeah, that's like the White House.
Oh,
here.
that's like the White House,
Yeah.
the Great Hall
Yeah.
in Beijing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after that, Yan went directly to Salem.
And are you planning? What are you planning?
Actually, I want to be a music teacher for primary school or kindergarten here in
Oh,
Massachusetts.
and you don't want to go back to China?
No, and my parents support me to stay here because I sent them too many photos I took here. They love it. They say, if you feel happy, more happy here, why don't you stay here?
Mm.
and then, Al took me to sing for the poor in the church. We share the food, share the happiness. I want to do more to the people here, to share my happiness to everybody.
Oh, isn't that nice? That's nice.
That's something I want to say to the international students, especially the newcomers to this place, to this country. I have the experience that in the articles in the website, in the Chinese website, I saw many students write about they're afraid to get along with people here, and they thought they were looked down upon. Maybe they're not good enough, not brave enough to open their heart. After I got here, I got this feeling. I don't know if you get the feeling or not. Just so embarrassed to talk with people, especially the local people, the American students. So afraid to talk with them, and I was afraid to does she hate me, or am I not good enough? Maybe because of the race, because I'm from another country, I couldn't get along with them better, I think. But later, when I communicate with them and open my heart, I think everybody is kind. When you talk with people, maybe he give you a look that make you unhappy, but he maybe did it without a purpose, just a simple look. A lot of students and people from China thought they are looked down upon. That's true, really true. So I want to encourage you guys to be brave.
Yes.
Believe yourself.
Yeah, I kind of understand what you said. I think that's a natural process for an international student to come here and live their life here. And at the very beginning, we all felt, it's quite different from what we have in China. So we are not so confident enough to.
You feel intimidated.
Yeah.
But you have the right idea, because people are people. And our fears of what someone is going to think may not necessarily be true, And we're all human. We're all got our faults and failings. But when you have the courage, as you expressed, to open up your heart to someone else and then see where that other person is coming from. Because, no matter what, if we reach out in kindness and in love, God goes before us. And if God be for us, who can be against us? Well, as we draw an overall view to a close, I'd like to thank my guests.
We also want to thank you and thank Al and to give us such a good opportunity to be here. I think it's a special opportunity for both of us.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And thank you for being on an overall view. I thank Peabody Access Telecommunications for this beautiful studio. I thank Lynn Cam TV for having an overall view. And I thank Alfred Nesser, the film producer of the show, and my special wonderful guests. And this day, take it one day at a time and be encouraged by these young ladies coming to America and all that they have experienced and all the gifts they have to offer others. So that's what the show is about. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things like you're doing. And have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you. An overall view, Josephine.
Funded by the Harmony Hill Performing Arts Foundation.